Alright, hello everyone, my name is Silva. This is my first vlog, number 6, up to number 6. I'm excited to bring you guys episode number 6. Today I ended up waking up 2 hours later than I normally do. I woke up around 11 o'clock, which I was tired. I was dead tired. I ended up eating a bagel with some peanut butter and a granola bar with some dark black coffee. And I went outside and I did my workout. I did bench press 60 pounds. I used to do a little bit more, but I lost a little bit of my arm strength, so I'm trying to pick it back up slightly. I'm limited by the weights that I have, so I can do 60 with bench press, plus I have an extra 20 pounds that I put on another thing, so I can do curls. And after I did that, I ended up going out and I rode bike for 2.2 miles. I calculated it to the near exact. It could be 2.2 blah 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 miles, but it's still 2.2 miles. And as soon as I got back, it began to rain, so I ended up coming inside. I was gonna go jump rope, but it began to rain hard. So I came in. I did I did 10 push-ups. That's a lie. I did 3 push-ups. Can't really do push-ups. I also did 10 sit-ups, and after that, I took a shower. I ended up, coming down, slowing down a bit. So that was basically my day. Then I ended up finding, this was yesterday, as a matter of fact, I found Legend of Zelda's Link's Awakening, Pokemon Red, and then the special limited edition Pikachu edition yellow Pokemon, plus Game Boy camera. And I was excited. I was trying to go find my Game Boy, and that was what was wrong. I can't find my original Game Boy. I want to find it so bad because I got pictures on here. I remember the pictures I took on here too. I have a level, I think it's 50 something Pikachu. I'm not entirely positive. And I remember I had a 70 Charmander or Charmeleon. I think it was a Charmeleon. No. I haven't played Pokemon in years. And I was never a fan of Legend of Zelda, so I do not have any saves on this. I probably do, but they probably like from the first level or something. So I actually wanted to try to get into Zelda, and this was probably going to be my gateway. But the Achilles heel is that I have a DS Lite, and they do not play Game Boy games. They play Game Boy Advance games, and I was happy to find this. This is Pokemon Ruby. However, I found Pokemon Ruby one day at a summer camp. We went to, it was T.Y. Park, or Topikichi Park in Sheridan, Florida. And that was a few years ago, and I ended up going into a sandbox, and I pulled this out of the sandbox, and no worries, and no wonder that it doesn't work. I'm not really mad that it doesn't work either. I found it in a sandbox. I'm surprised it's still in that condition. And I actually went through, I ended up looking through some of my Super Nintendo games and my Nintendo games, and I probably have maybe 1 or 2 games that are worth actually over $50. I found Ninja Gaiden. I got two copies of that for some reason. So I don't know. I even got like three copies of Super Mario Brothers 3 and 2 copies of Super Mario Brothers 2 and 2 copies of Super Mario Brothers with Duck Hunt. It just got me thinking, what kind of games do you like to play? What games are your favorite games? And what type of genre is your favorite? Personally, my favorite is platformer, because I was always into the is Super Mario a platformer? I like the Ice Climber. I like adventure games. I loved Sonic 1, 2, and 3, Sonic and Knuckles. Not a big fan of Sonic Spinball, because let's just face it, that was not a great game. It was a good game, but it wasn't great. It wasn't on par with Sonic 3, of course. Sonic and Knuckles was even better than Sonic 2. Not as close to Sonic 3 as it should be, but the cool feature is that you can actually flip the top of the Sonic and Knuckles, and you can put Sonic 2 and you can play Sonic 2 with Knuckles, and you can do the same thing with Sonic 3 and you can play through Sonic 3 as Knuckles. And that was actually pretty cool. That was really awesome. I even found my Game Genie. If anybody remembers the Game Genie, it was basically an attachment that you put to the Genesis, and I think it was also for the Super Nintendo. You put it in, you get a book, and you input the codes that you want. So you can put in for Sonic infinite lives, or 1,000 rings, and you get 10 lives. And they also had different things, so you put in the code and you get what you want. I was taking a look, And when I found these yesterday, I was disappointed that they did not fit in my DS Lite, and I was disappointed. Today I ended up going through and looking through my SNES games, and I found the Super Game Boy. So that is exciting, but the only problem is that I don't have a CRT TV, so it's going to be a little bit of a problem connecting it to my HD TV. It's not really a problem connecting it. The only problem that I'm going to have is the delay. There is, I think, about a 5 to 10 second delay from the video game to the television, so I am going to get a delay, so that's the only thing that I'm worried about, but I can actually go back and play Pokemon. I'm so excited, so excited. So why don't you tell me in the comment section below what type of game, genre game is your favorite? Like I said before, mine is action or action adventure, and now I'm getting tired of the FPSs. Way too much shooting. It's oversaturating the market. It's sort of like what Capcom did with Street Fighter many years ago. Now instead of playing Max Payne or Halo or Call of Duty, I'm actually into the Assassin's Creed series. So I'm trying to get back into that and playing the multiplayer in that, because it's just so refreshing and it's just so new and not all. I haven't really weighed myself again since last week. My plan is to try to weigh myself at the end of each week to try to tell you what my weight is. Currently I'm at 297, and I want for that number to go down and down and down. So I'm going to keep learning more about different types of foods and different types of exercises to help not only somebody like me lose weight, but also help somebody who's or a different body type than me. Okay, what I'm trying to say is there are these fitness videos on YouTube, but it's usually done by these big buff guys, or telling people, hey, you have to try to do this, and you have to try to do that, and you have to try to do this. They're not at that point where they don't have the extra weight on them. They don't have the obesity or even possibly even the laziness, because once you get attached to certain foods like junk foods and greasy foods and fatty foods, sort of like a weight, and the more junky food you eat, the more weight is put on top of you. Fatty foods are imprisoning people. That's what I want to do. I want to try to help myself learn while also teaching you without having the big buffness that other people have, because every time I watch a fitness video and the guy's buff, I always feel, but when you aren't in my predicament, you know what I mean? If you come to enjoy this video, you can hit the like button if you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, you can hit the dislike button and tell me a reason in the comment section below why you sort of disliked it. Different ways to try to improve my show, because I would love to hear any type of criticism. Don't be dirty. That's all I ask for, is don't be dirty. If you really do like this video and you want to actually save it for somebody else and or you want to watch it later, you can hit the favorite button somewhere up there. No, the favorite button is down there. I keep forgetting. I don't know why I keep doing it. And if you really enjoyed this video, or if you want to learn more about my other videos and learn more about myself, you can hit the subscribe button right here if you want to, or you can hit at the top of the video. It's always going to be at the top of the video, on the top left corner of each video. Thank you for coming and visiting me and watching my videos. My name is Silva. This is my first vlog, and have a great day.